and welcome to the Vlogging Pod. Let's talk about James Talarico. James Talarico is a Texas state representative and Democrat candidate for the U.S. Senate. He has built a national following for confronting Christian nationalists directly, often using faith-based language and scripture to challenge the way religion is used in politics. And as full disclosure here, I happen to like him. James Talarico frames his arguments around protecting pluralism and democratic values rather than using religion as a tool for exclusion. Now, when we talk about James Talarico, we must also bring up the point about Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert recently said CBS blocked him from airing an interview with Talarico because of concerns about the FCC's equal time rule. Colbert stated on air that network lawyers warned airing the interview on broadcast television could trigger equal time obligations, meaning CBS might have to provide comparable airtime opposing candidates. The interview ultimately ran online instead of broadcast network. In further reporting, Colbert criticized the decision publicly and suggested that the network has reacting to a regulatory pressure or fear of scrutiny from the current FCC. Now, let's take a moment and break down what the FCC equal time provision is. Broadcast stations that give airtime to one legally qualified candidate for public office may be required to provide comparable opportunity to opposing candidates. The rule exists because broadcast networks use public airways licensed by the federal government. However, historically, there have been exemptions for bona fide news programming and interviews. That exemption is important because talk shows and late-night programs have often operated under that understanding. The tension in this case appears to revolve around whether those formats are being viewed directly under the FCC's current posture. The FCC was designed to regulate the public airwaves in public interest, managing licensing, preventing monopolization of broadcast frequencies, and ensuring fairness in political advertising. The broader question is, when a network declines to air a Senate candidate interview out of regulatory fear, is that rule functioning as intended, or is it chilling political speech in a way that limits voters' access? Today's sources come from Stephen Colbert, James Talarico, Donald Trump's FCC from AP News. Stephen Colbert, CBS FCC, Brendan Carr, Talarico interview from TheVerge.com. CBS capitulates to Trump's FCC spikes, Colbert interview, nymag.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, bye-bye for now.